We're just going to be doing a little walkthrough. This is a new set of plants I gathered yesterday from Primex, my local most favorite gardening center, and Glenside. But listen, I've already planted everything that I had up on my table. I put fresh cloth up there, and I have some baby seedlings, and they're growing nicely, and I'll tell you about that as I get over there. So welcome back to Momma J's Country Gardening. You can see we're still doing stuff. The work that piece of refuge has contracted for still going on. Okay, let's go and take you for a little walk, just a little one. So this table is clear now. We've been out to estate sales and gathering things that we think we wanted. We certainly didn't need them, but we thought it was great. I've got out here, let me show you. I got to water these. Get a little dried up. There's corn in here. Tomatoes are in here. Yeah. What else? Cucumbers. And tomatoes, okra. So you see I started up some babies. Yep. Sure did. I see little white fly. I think he want to just hang around. So you know what that means. Oh yeah. I'll tell you what it means if you don't know. It means I'm going to use my soap spray, my handy dandy soap insecticide spray, and it's organic. You're not going to be up there eating my stuff. Yeah, you're not. You're not going to be laying your little babies around in here. So, I'll tell you what I got going on here. A lot. And there's plenty of tomato plants. There are plenty of herbs out here. You see? I got a lot. I got to water this up tonight. Today is June the 3rd. June 2nd. June the 2nd, 2026. I don't know when this will release. I'm surely sure this garden will be going along. Some things didn't want to act right, like you see right here, but I got to replace them, and I will. It was a bell pepper, and that was a California Reaper right there. So, oh, do I have more Reapers? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And you know, even more so than that, I got time to start them up again with seeds. I harvested out of here, and that was spinach, and it's making more and more space for string beans. And I'm going to take this one out too. Okay. Birds want to drop. Oh yeah, I can just wash that. So, you know, I've had a little visitor coming around here, and keep on taking bites. Yeah, he's gonna stop trying to eat my collard greens. It's a groundhog, or something like that. You know what it is. I harvested collards out of here, spinach out of there, more collards out of here. My string beans are going doing things. Kale's there. So I got a lot going on. In every area I've got onions. In every area I have tomatoes, and in every area I have string beans. So this whole bed here is predominantly going to be string beans of some sort. Yeah, it's going to grow up this cowl panel here. And down this end I have corn. But let me tell you a little something here. I started corn down this way, But I'm actually going to continue corn all along here. I've got some onions and some garlic to pull up. Over here is tomatoes. I'm just giving you a little bit. So let me tell you what happened here. Camera lady was outside here, and she decided she had the harvest fever. Now I've been harvesting kale right in there, lots of it. I'm gonna drop some seeds down in there, but you know what? I don't even think I got room in there because you know what I did? I loaded it up with onions. That's what's going on right there. But I harvested a truckload of kale right there. And then I have more kale here. You can see. So this is a banana plant. Camera lady is looking for it to come on back. We'll see what it's gonna do. OMG. Now what came in here since last night and ate up? Look, ate this all up. So what do you think it was? I don't know. This won't come out because it's all right. Come on there. It's okay. You know what? Look at that. Now, camera lady harvested a tomato from right there. I'm not ready for this plant to grow tomatoes, but it came like that. So typically I take it off. That's okra right in there. And I didn't do it. I'm going to just drop that right there until I come back out. Let me show you what's going on down here. Then I'm going to take you inside because I just want to try to make a habit of giving you an update on my Momma J's Country Gardening each time I bring you in. There's cucumbers over here, and they're going to be really good. And squash. Right there. That's going to be squash right there. If somebody don't leave it alone, it will be. And I see a flower back there. I don't know if you can. Right down there. And that's a cucumber flower. Okay. So I've got celery in here. So on the average, you're going to find tomatoes and peppers in every area. You're going to see onions is in every area. Okay. Tomatoes, onions. Look at that cauliflower right down there. Hello. Okay. Onions, cauliflower. Onions, tomatoes, herbs, and peppers. It's everywhere. Yeah, it is. Now, I haven't started harvesting right in here, but I will. I sure will be harvesting in here. I got a great big giant, I want to call it a 5-pound bag of kale, most recently. Last night I harvested. And I was so excited. I washed it and I froze it. Yeah. We've harvested collards 2 times. And oh boy, they were beautiful. So I'm very happy with what's going on out here. Yeah. The one thing I'm not happy about, oh, look at these guys coming in. One thing I'm not happy about is this looked like a 10-pound groundhog running around here, and our dogs was like, oh no, you ain't gonna come in here and eat our stuff. And it jumped down under a very thin hole. And it made that hole underneath the fence. Right over there. That's a little and Evie on the prowl. And they're like visiting all the areas where they know this thing had been seen. Oh, he was in there too? See? See, too, let me know. In this container here that I just pulled out, my eaten collard. Said it was in there. Now, where that buzzard at? If you're seeing things like that in your garden, I need you to leave that in the comments. Because, I'm not, oh, so it moved that stone that I had up against that fence where you see the two dogs busying. So that thing, and I have voles and moles repellent crystals out here on the outside of the fence as well as on the inside. Yeah, so these two dogs of mine, Evie and Tallulah, are sniffing the path that this thing must have taken. And it moved my stone that I had there. Okay. Okay. I told you it's about 10 pounds. You'll see. And see the little white butterfly want to come around. But she gonna get out of here. She's gonna get out of here too. Alright, let me tell you what I'm going to tell you about today. We're gonna go inside. Can't see. Okay, so we're back indoors. And I just want to tell you what I'm about to be doing. So don't let anybody, well, first I'm going to begin with this. Okay, thank you for hanging out with me at Momma J's Country Gardening, and I am Momma J. So I know you can't see me right now. Let me see what I can do about it. Not much to see, but I'm here. Okay, so welcome back. I know I'm in the corner here. So welcome back to Momma J's Country Gardening. So I have these gardening stakes that I already wrote on to identify the different areas that I have outside. Okay, so they all say 2026. This is said okra and melons. And this one says string beans, collards, onions, peppers, tomatoes, and herbs. So these are all my gardening stakes right here. And I put these in a packet. And then I said, wait a minute. I know Piece of Refuge has those painter sticks, and I've used them before to identify my plants. But what I'm doing here differently is I'm identifying what's in the particular areas. And so I will place those. I labeled these out last night as I sat and watched a television show. And so later today, I will go out and water the garden tonight. I'm going to spray my neem oil soap, insecticidal soap, and neem oil spray. I attach it to the hose and just spray up the entire garden at one time. Is what I do. So every time I see the whitefly, I think, oh, it must be time for me to spray again. Now, today is June the 2nd, 2026. I'm very happy about the weather. The temperature is like 82 degrees, 83, something like that. It's been really good. And so I'm good with that. I placed onions in the planter for which I harvested a great deal of kale. So in that open space, I filled it with onions. Okay. And so what I'm going to do today, hope you don't mind me eating a little watermelon. Now, this watermelon was not grown here in my house. I got this from the farm. It's not extremely sweet, but it'll pass for June. And, I just know it's something in my mouth that's fluidy, so it's good. It's not as sweet as it will be in July or August. It is really the top. But I'm having this today, and I hope you can get your hands on some watermelon or cantaloupe or honeydew. But strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, at my local farm, Dairy Acres is the name of the farm. You can pick them yourself. I think that's fun. Kids like it. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about today. So my local library, these guys are true gardeners. You hear that? And those guys are true gardeners too. Hear 'em? And these dogs here, they're my security while I'm in the garden as well. Now they've been ready to go somewhere, or their mama going somewhere. I don't know what's going on here, but they just left from being in the garden with me, and now they're being traitors. So, they say we're in some difficult times. We are, but I'm 69 years old, and I'm gonna tell you, I've seen many numbers of difficult times. So, are we going to be all right? Well, if you prepare accordingly, but you should always be in preparation mode because things happen. Change happens. Change happens. I'm sorry for that. So, I'm not worried about eating. I'm not worried about anything, honestly, to tell you the truth, because I serve Almighty God. You should check him out sometime. And he's never disappointed me, nor mine. So I have, in my local library, they sent out an email, and they said if anyone has any packets, any envelope packets, showing the picture of the item with the instructions on how to grow, can you donate them to the library? They're doing something. Don't quite know what, but they're always teaching. They teach children, they teach people of all ages how to grow, what they can grow. And all you need to do is just come with an open mind. I always say, if you ask 1,000 people anything about gardening, you're going to receive 1,000 different answers. So they said they wanted it with the pictures. Now, see, this packet doesn't have a picture. So I'm not going to send them this one, but I will send one like this. So I'm going to sit here at the table and put on my favorite TV show. Now, that was about bush beans, right? So look, I have a packet with a picture on it. These are pole beans, but it's okay. It's still talking about string beans. Okay? So, that would be one I would empty the envelope and let them see. Here's another one. Spinach. I harvested most of our spinach. I'm going to harvest the rest of it too. And I put it in the freezer. We'll eat it soon enough. Okay? And here is a packet. So you get the idea. It's onions. And it talks about how to grow. So I don't know quite what they're going to do with this. This is Walla Walla onions. They're onions. These are onions that we can grow in our region. We can grow long day and intermediate day. Now, if we want to grow short day, you can just be prepared that, guess what? You'll get some onions. You're going to get scallions. That's what you're going to get. So I think because these have pictures on them, I'll leave these out. And then I have some more. These are in this envelope because I actually did some startup seedlings, and I showed you them out in the front. I stapled the envelope. So there's a picture of cucumbers. Okay. Abe Lincoln tomatoes. I can't tell you how many packets I'm going to give them, but I'll tell you right now. Okay, it's motivating to me. Jambalaya okra. I have them outside starting up. I have peaches and cream corn. Okay, so I got to empty those out. And you say, well, where are you going to put them in, Mom J? Well, I'm going to put them in my containers like so. If any of you watch my content in the past, you know I have these containers. And they have little cubes inside them. And this says it has, I need some glasses on, marigolds in here. Okay? So, I'm just going to sit here, watch some TV, put on something good. It's going to take my attention. Turn the oven on and get dinner going at the same time. Here's another container with, ooh, here you go. I'll get this one. There's none in there. So another way for me to update my inventory, put this right here. I think I need to put on my reading glasses. You think? Okay. What's in here? Oh, echinacea. What's in here? Echinacea. So I have these little containers, these little plastic containers in here, and they store my seeds. So when I empty out, this one has herbs in it. When I empty out my packets so that I can share the packet covers, the envelopes themselves, I'm going to place them in this container. This is where the seeds are going. Okay? But just so you know, I have an abundance. I can't get this in here. Maybe I gotta go. There it is. Okay. Oops. Sorry about that. So, there's plenty more in here. I have a whole packet, whole bag. And there's plenty more in here. Got lots of them. And there are many more. Yeah. Oh, wait. Please don't let me forget some more. And they're in here. This was a free packet gift that was given to me by Huff Rose. I like them. Plenty more packets of seeds. And wait a minute. Oh boy. Yeah, lots. Oh, hold on. Let me just pour them all out. I went to the flower show in my area. And purchased an abundance. Went to Primex and purchased this Carolina cayenne. You know anything about me? I love hot Oh my goodness, I was looking for my tatsoi. I just mentioned tatsoi to somebody. I knew I had some. Well, you better know these are going in. Tatsoi is, I always say it's in spinach family, but it's like bok choy. It's like mustard greens. It's a lot going on right here. So, uh, purple eggplant. I have eggplant growing out in the back. Wasabi, arugula. I don't think I've ever grown this. So, I got seeds. I got seeds. I got seeds. Hey, 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 hey. Mustard. So, I'm going to go through my seed packets and I'm going to put them in these little cups here. And I'm going to save the envelopes for my local library. And they will be really excited about that. Sweet pepper orange sun. I'll tell you, I love rutabaga. Rutabaga. Lots of different types of cucumbers. Collards, I love collards. Onions, zucchini. So I'm going to tell you right now, recession, depression, or no recession, depression. Momma J's Country Gardening, and my family, and I do share with friends, and some things when I'm able to ship, I ship out to my family and friends who live far. Okra. Yeah. So, yeah. What's this? Tomato. Fish beans with a picture. Oh, I got tomatoes. Anybody want tomatoes? I got melons. The cute little sticker that was sent to me by us Rose. Oh boy. Tabasco pepper seeds, Carolina Reaper. Now remember the plants I showed you, it didn't do so well. The temperatures kept going up and down, up and down. So I'm going to start us some more Carolina Reaper. All right. What's this? Tea garden mix. God bless you. Thank you for stopping by. And what I need you to do is be sure to remember, grow something.